Hi, everybody. It is Eamon here, and welcome to another episode of Pat Monk Presents. Today, we have coming all the way from Leicestershire in the UK, we have Jane joining us from Pod Digital. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Great to connect. And for those who are listening in who are maybe not familiar with Pod Digital, can you give us a quick download, a quick overview of what it is you do, how you help businesses, and so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. So Pod Digital was originally founded by our managing director, Mike McKinley, in 2016, which might not seem that long ago, but actually previous to that, Mike has been in the industry since 2005, having built and sold the biggest SEO, PPC, and web business in the UK at the time. So Pod is actually Mike's second journey. It's a family business, and he's joined by his wife and daughters in the business. And now we are a truly multi-channel business. We have a full suite of services, which includes SEO, content, PPC, social media, and web. So having the flexibility of our own web department really means that we can rapidly make the changes that we need to. For us, it's all about a joined-up digital marketing approach, truly multi-channel. The biggest emphasis for us is on returning investment, measuring every single channel with a cost per acquisition. So the customer knows what they are exactly spending and what they'll be getting. So we are completely transparent. We work from their defined goals, creating a result-driven strategy backed by data. We can't do what we're doing without that all-important data. This involves an ongoing basis of striving to understand the ever-changing search engine algorithms to get our clients' businesses seen. So it's all about getting our clients' businesses seen. So we work together in pods. That's where the name came from, inspired by how dolphins and whales arrange themselves to live together in pods, which helps us to provide all-encompassing integrated packages for our clients. So with so many individuals from varying disciplines, we've all got our own talents and things that we enjoy doing. We working so closely together, we always find a solution. So you could say a bit corny, but we all swim together and work closely to encourage interaction and learning. So it's an ongoing business of teamwork, working together to provide our clients with the visibility that they require on their websites.
Fantastic, fantastic. I love the way you explained where the name came from and how it applies to what you do. So that's great as well. And obviously, being a family business, like you're explaining, I would imagine you're very much customer focused in what you do at Pod Digital.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about the customer. It's all about listening to their needs and wants. We have a very thorough onboarding session where we really listen to them. It's all about they're the experts, and we want to be their expert voice within the industry.
Fantastic. And with the kind of experience that you have, I mean, what kind of industries do you find yourself expanding into? Well, what kind of industries?
Yeah, so we don't necessarily have a specific sector. It's more of a type. So we work really well with either lead generation or e-commerce. We measure against e-commerce transactions or generating leads for clients. So we help our clients stand out among the sea of competitors to drive their website to where they want to get it. We're just there to make it more visible. So the clients that we tend to work with are long and varied: manufacturing, retail, industrial, health and well-being, cosmetics, even more finance, home and lifestyle, or transport, sport and leisure, the whole thing really. We have a wide variety of clients that we work with.
Definitely, it sounds like a very wide range. And let's say when you're gathering new clients, I mean, what different channels do you find work best for you? Is it LinkedIn? Is it, outreach? Is it SEO? Or what different strategies are you using at the moment?
Yeah, well, we work. Obviously, our website's really important to us. So we also have our social media channels as well. We've got LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Most recently, we've got TikTok. We also have a lot of referrals from our current clients, which is also a good thing. But we do perhaps what we preach a bit and get on the phone and do that calling out as well. But our website is our gem in the ocean, really.
Yeah, like you're saying that, like you said, gym in the ocean. I love that. So, like, obviously, it sounds like your website is very important at, you know, taking those visitors and turning them into future happy clients and customers.
Yeah. We generate our new business through our SEO optimized content, and it supports our business. It's a good representation of us. It uses the language we use with our clients. It's a mirror image of our business. And also, it's not long since been updated. And we've used everybody from every department. So it's not been just the content team writing the content on the website, because every single department has their own teams. So there's a lot of people's personalities within it. It's truly created by the whole team, and everybody contributes because they are the experts in their field. So moving on from that as well, everybody in our team regularly contributes to our blog page. So visitors to our website learn more about what we do. I think a really good deep dive into our departments.
Fantastic. And kind of switching gears a little bit and talking more about you, Jane, as a leader within marketing. I mean, what keeps you busy, you know, on a day-to-day basis at Pod Digital?
Oh, we've got a wide variety of clients. So we're constantly, meetings, discussing, researching, writing, developing, designing. It's an incredibly busy office. We're very multi-channel in this, and we use a very joined approach. We're constantly in discussions, and it's a very, very busy, very, very busy place to work. But that's good, isn't it?
That is good. Busy in a good way. Busy in a good way is what I like to say. So definitely, and like also, you know, with what you're doing, I mean, if there was anything that you were doing, let's say if you could go back to your first day, your first week, or your first month in Pod Digital, knowing what you know now, what would you do different, or what advice would you give yourself?
Yeah, I think for me, there's three things really. I think sometimes in a business like this, it's very creative business, and sometimes it's very difficult to be creative on demand. So I think you need to take yourself away sometimes and give yourself time to think, rather than trying to force that creativity. So that's always a good point. It's okay. One thing I do say to my team all the time, there's no blame culture within Pod. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. And the only people who don't make mistakes are those people who don't actually do anything. The other thing for me as well is continual learning. Our industry is changing constantly, all the time. And if you sit down and just think, well, it's okay, we've got it, we've done it, you're never going to keep your clients. It's most important that we do all the background research into what's happening within SEO, what's happening in within Google. With my team, they're constantly laughing at me because I'm coming in and saying, I've just listened to this podcast. I love a podcast, which is why I was very happy when you approached me to talk on. So I absolutely love a podcast. So those are the kind of things that, you know, is important to know that you can never stop learning.
No, it's always important to keep learning, whether that's a podcast or a book or just YouTube or taking programs and courses. So we're really running out of time here, but I want to thank you so much, Jane, for hopping on. But I want to give you the last word. I mean, if someone forgets everything that we just spoke about and you just want to leave them with one thing about Pod Digital, one thing to remember, what would that be?
That we put our clients first. That we're there to get them leads and we're there to make them money. And we're there. A lot of our businesses, rely on us to drive their traffic, and that's what we're there to do. That's I would say is the bottom line for us. We're there for our clients. We'll make them money. We'll make them leads.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. I'm sure our listeners will get a lot of value out of this. And definitely, if anybody wants to find out a little bit more about Pod Digital, it's just poddigital.co.uk. So you can check you guys out. And that is it for today, everybody. I look forward to seeing everybody on the next episode of Pat Monk Presents. So until then, all the best and bye-bye.